Really cool.
And then we'll give you a quick taste of exclusives. We're actually going to refine our exclusives program this year. We won't have as many as we did last year. Be very focused. But a couple of them to look for coming out very soon are the Stack with Battle Droid, and then we've got a gray version of the speeder bike. And that actually, I think they're going to be in store sooner than May. But the cool ones that everyone's been waiting for are the Force Unleashed collector packs. This was a wave of mainline figures that we had planned that we knew because of timing wasn't going to get out. So we put them together, brought them to Toys R Us to continue their video game exclusives, and they are absolutely amazing. The Battlefront packs we brought to Toys R Us have been huge home runs for them, and they asked for more, so we delivered. Each one will have a Galen Merrick or Starkiller Hero new version, as well as key troop builders. So including, we've got the precursor to the Rebel Troopers. We've got Proxy, a new version of kind of more sexy Juno Eclipse character. So these are going to be awesome characters. Look for these in store in May. 2 different packs. To celebrate the last year of Star Tours, we have the Star Tours boarding set. You might say, finally, where has this one been? We have some great new figures, including the Star Tours boarding party officer, and then Crank and Teak. So characters that appeared in the Ewoks Entertainment years ago are in the ride film for Star Tours, and now finally making their way to figure form. So this is a great way to kind of celebrate that. That's going to be available on the 21st. So at the first Star Wars Disney weekends, we'll debut there. And then a couple of Comic-Con exclusives. Darth Maul and Owen Lars will be our Comic 2-pack. This is an amazing story from one of the Dark Horse Visionaries issues where Darth Maul actually isn't dead, he comes back, and then you see the action. So, and a new version of Owen Lars. We're going to do comic packs in a little bit different way, very limited in a special package. So they're going to be pretty tough to, they will disappear pretty quickly. So we encourage fans to get them, and they'll be available not only at the show, but at Hasbro Toy Shop and Star Wars Online Shop as well. And following that trend, we'll be at Celebration introducing Cammy and Fixer, 2 legendary characters who never made the cut in the film, but never made the cut in the original Star Wars. And we're taking their comic pack as an opportunity to celebrate them. And again, it'll be very limited in the package. And then at Celebration 5, we're going to come out with another one, really cool one. Many fans may recall the original Kenner Run actually mixed up 4-Lum and Zuckuss. So in our vintage line and the main line, we're doing them the right way. 4-Lum will actually be called 4-Lum, Zuckuss is Zuckuss. But we're going to celebrate with a very limited reverse package version to celebrate the original Kenner line. So that's going to be very cool. And that's kind of indicative of the new package we're going to do for that one. It's going to open up and you can take your vintage figures out or you can keep them in the display.
Really cool packaging.
And that's it. One more thing. This is the last one we want to talk about, but it's huge news. We have significant innovation coming in the Force Effects lightsabers. This is a business we acquired a couple of years ago for Master Replicas, and we have been chomping at the bit to do something new with these, and we have it. So the idea here is that you've got all the functionality of your regular Force Effects, the indestructibility, but with the new twist. You can take the blades off, get a short sound.
The water. You hate that?
Right? It's not broken. It's designed like that. And then basically, each one will come with a belt clip, so you can basically have your prop replica as well as your functioning lightsaber as well. So this is a double home run. It's like getting a prop replica and a functioning FX lightsaber all in one package. So we could not be more excited. We're going to launch with Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Darth Vader. They'll be out in August. We decided it was too important to not show you this stuff now, even though they'll be out right around Comic-Con time. They'll be probably the first time we'll debut. So huge innovation in the FX business, and we want to see the fans step up. Everybody, get excited about this one. So, and hopefully more to come. So that's it. That's really it for Star Wars today, I think. Any more surprises? No.
Thank you.
All right, so it actually turns out that we do have a little bit of time for a brief Q&A. So I'm going to ask the brand folks that made the presentations to come on back up or stay, as the case may be. And just so you guys know, I want to right to left in order. So first on the far right, and then Darren and Vicky on the far left. Please. While they're getting set up, I just want to make sure there was a lost camera. Is the person in here that lost their camera? Has it been found? Okay, so we have a gold Canon camera that's in a black fabric case. Where were you sitting, Kieran? Just right down over in this area on the house, over in that area where that gentleman is raising his hand. So if anyone finds that, please see Kieran. He is standing up there. Wave to everybody, Kieran. We'll start here.
Star Wars, and we saw the reveal of the Yoda Jedi with his little droid. What the question is, will it be available at the Hasbro store downtown Disney as well, or is it you gotta go into the Disney theme park?
They should be available once upon a toy as well. Those are actually Disney developed items. We just approve it and give our okay. So we don't know all the details, but I think everything that they do inside the park, or most things, are also available once upon a toy. They actually manage the merchandise in that store.
Gentleman up here with the microphone.
Hi, this question is actually for the entire panel. If one of the major retailers decides not to pick up an item, whether it be an exclusive or a mainline, would it be considered to be available direct to consumers through Hasbro Toy Shop?
It really depends. We work with the retailers up front, early on, and kind of lines out with them so they know what we're doing. So usually as we develop our line, we already have it kind of place who it's going to go with, where we're going to work it out. That's kind of...
I think for us, so speaking of Transformers, Transformers animated figures, for example, where we did have some retailers not necessarily supporting it moving it forward, we still had a commitment to our fan base to try to get those figures out there, so they will be Toys R Us exclusive. So, it may not be Hasbro Toy Shop, it might not be direct to consumers, but we've tried to find ways to get it actually out there at retail one way or another.
Great. Right here.
At JoeCon last year, you guys showed off a whole range of Pursuit of Cobra figures, like the Desert Battle Report, the Jetpack, and the Shadow Tracker figure, and we didn't see those up here. Are those going to be sprinkled in later on in the line, or did they be canceled? Or?
No, they have been pushed out. You're going to see some more newness coming up at JoeCon as well as Comic-Con, so just about all those figures are going to make an appearance in 2011.
With the Force Effects lightsabers, can you actually interchange the blades the removable blades?
The Force Effects lightsabers can blades be interchanged? I don't.
That's a great question. I'm not actually sure. They probably can be. They're keyed so that they lock in, but I'm not sure.
I think Anakin
Dave, do you know?
and Vader probably.
Oh, it's a great question.
That is a good question.
Well, I tell you what, we have all three of them here, so we'll take them apart later down the show.
Yeah, we'll try.
Answer that question, because we don't know the answer. Never came up.
You're so focused on making that, authentic version, that, yeah, you might not have checked that.
Are there plans for Force Unleashed 2 figures?
Right now, I want to say tentatively yes, although we haven't seen how the designs have evolved, so we haven't really put anything into development. But our Lucas Arts and what they're doing on the video games, they've been knocking it out of the park, and we definitely want to continue that partnership. So I'll say we will be doing something. Right now, we don't have a lot of details on what it is, but we'll go ahead and commit that there will be figures for that.